It's Travis Brown, and I do product development for Trek bicycles here in Durango, Colorado.
I'm Ned and I'm a bike racer. I live in Durango, Colorado, and I work for Specialized Bicycles.
And we develop lots of our mountain bike product here.
Test product form, and we make a lot of different products. So
we test everything from racing hardtails,
cross-country full suspension, fat bikes,
to our long travel trail bikes,
cyclocross bikes.
Yeah, uncomparable. I mean, there are other places that have as good of a resource, but probably no place that has a better trail resource from Durango.
Leaving from my house, I can go north, south, east, or west and be on trails within 5 or 10 minutes.
Any direction that you point from downtown, you can be at a trailhead in 5 minutes.
You know, all different kinds of trails. We got rocky trails, we got smooth trails.
We have fantastic high country riding.
Trails in the trees, we got some high desert stuff south of town. So
hundreds and hundreds of miles of trail. My go-to bike is the Fuel EX, and
my go-to bike, and that changes. And I mean,
I like that bike because I can go and do mountain bike stage race on it.
If I had one bike to ride, it would probably be the Specialized Epic.
It's competitive in an enduro race. It's a great bike for riding in the high country.
Because it's super efficient cross-country full suspension bike.
An all-day adventure with your friends. It kind of crosses that, you know, every man's type of bikes.
Yeah, Specialized makes a whole range of mountain bikes.
Ned's going to say something about
brain technology, so inertia valves in the front fork and the rear shocks.
It's efficient because it makes your bike feel like a hardtail. But you don't want that if you're on a suspension bike, so the brain, I don't know.
So it senses the bumps as you're riding over them. So it goes from like hardtail firm into active suspension.
Trek is a carbon fiber company. We invented carbon fiber technology. We own carbon fiber technology. That's OCLV, optimum compaction low void, and it's part of our legacy.
I gotta give the nod to Specialized, of course, but
that we invented.
Yeah, Travis and I will run into each other on trails, and then, you know, we're always looking at what the other guy is riding. And, you know, maybe it's a tire or a wheel or, you know, or a frame set.
And if it wasn't for Specialized, the development group that I work in wouldn't have the resources that it has to chase things that we see have potential to improve performance.
Travis and I are buddies. We have a ton of respect for each other. But the companies we work for are arch rivals, for sure. And it's serious business.
You know, because Specialized is going to do it. They're going to come out with something new. They're going to surprise us with something. They're going to refine one of their bikes.
You know, that we both want the latest in technology and the latest in bike development.
And make it a little bit better. And if we're not doing the same thing all the time, we're left in the dust.
So you know, we're always looking looking at each other's bikes out of the corner of our eye, see what's going on.
It makes living within my development group very exciting.
So I've got some product in here that has not been released yet, but I can't show it to you or I'd have to kill you.
I probably can't tell you all the details about that product, or I'd just have to kill you.
Yeah, squirt lube for the last, 4 years, so exclusively.
I'm using Squirt on all of my bikes. So I just read the Velo News article about drivetrain efficiencies, and so that was pretty compelling study, you know, well done scientific study to apples, compare different chain lubes. That wasn't the reason that I became interested in it in the first place. I just became interested in it because my drivetrain was quiet and the lube stayed on through stream crossings and dust. And
just recently, there was an article in Vela News where they used a very scientific method of comparing most of the popular lubes, and the clear winner that came out of that was Squirt, and that basically just confirms what I've been feeling for a long time.
I'm using Squirt on all of my bikes. Drivetrain components like chains and chain rings, they're not consumables the way tires and tubes and brake pads are.
Maybe an SL2 or something. It's like 3 versions ago, and generally I turn my bikes over because I've always got to test the new stuff. But this is a bike that I've put a lot of miles on, and like I say, in the winter I ride it on dirt roads, and I kind of keep it as kind of a thrasher training bike, and it's got the original chain on it, and, you know, thousands of miles on that bike, and I check it for stretch. You know, if the chain is stretched, I'll replace it, because, you know, I don't want to leave a stretched chain on there, but it is not stretched that much. It's pretty amazing.
It clearly made my drivetrain components last longer. The efficiency is a bonus, you know, it's just icing on the cake, I guess.
I started using it, and I don't actually promote it that much, because I'm always, whether it's equipment or lube or training styles or nutrition, I'm always trying to get an advantage on my fellow racers. And my age, you need every advantage you got. So I don't let people know about Squirt Lube.
But once someone has the experience of, all right, I forgot to lube my chain and I went and rode in the dust all day and I rode through 5 stream crossings and my drivetrain's not noisy, then you're done. You know, it's convincing at that point for sure.
And we've actually had a bunch of mountain bike stuff in the wind tunnel, figuring out where it's important. Hold on, that's my phone. Oh, that's Mike Senior. He probably wants me to come over to China and do a dealer event or something like that. I'm going to tell him I'm out on a training ride. Here, I'll text him back.